UX questions. Your user experience questions answered in 3 minutes or less.
Jolene from San Diego, California asks, what is design for delight? I love that question. Thanks for asking, Jolene. This is UX question number 50, and I'm Ben Judy. What is design for delight? Well, this is a concept popularized by Intuit. They make financial software, including TurboTax and QuickBooks. Back in 2008, Intuit company leaders deliberately made design thinking central to their growth strategy. They developed a philosophy called Design for Delight, or D for D, with 3 pillars: deep customer empathy, go broad to go narrow, and rapid experimentation with customers. I know D for D well from my time working at Intuit as a senior interaction designer, and there were pros and cons. Positively, it was awesome to work inside a rare business that was pushing all its chips in on user-centered design and prioritizing a design innovation culture. We had a strong commitment to every employee owning the user experience, and everyone got involved in building deep customer empathy. That was really cool. Inevitably, Design for Delight became a catchphrase, and people began repeating it as dogma. I observed instances where people would use D for D to shut down conversation. Someone would ask, are we going about this the right way? And the only acceptable answer was Design for Delight and design thinking, and if you said those magic words, you got a free pass to carry on, even if what you were doing was not smart or user-centered. But that's not a problem unique to Intuit. It happens in many corporate cultures. Philosophically, I have one big issue specifically with Design for Delight. Delight is just one human emotion. As UX designers, we should design for whatever emotion is contextually appropriate. How about when I file with TurboTax and I owe the government $5,000 in unpaid taxes? Do I want the software to try to delight me in telling me this? Another example. I worked on some programs centered on bereavement situations, providing assistance to people who had recently lost a family member. Designing for delight is entirely the wrong tone and the wrong emotion in that circumstance. This was the lesson I learned from D for D. Design catchphrases or principles, no matter how well intentioned, can easily replace the hard work of true empathy building. This is how we end up with UI design that is a bit too cute, or copywriting that feels weirdly casual or upbeat in moments where the designers should have been more thoughtful and empathetic. The takeaway is, design with a fully engaged, curious mind and a heart for what's best for your users situationally. Don't only design for delight. Keep asking your questions about UX. Next time I'll answer the question, how can I start my career in UX design? Hey, it's Ben Judy. Thanks for listening to another episode of UX Questions. I invite you to support UX Questions on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/UXQuestions. For the price of a cup of coffee or two each month, you can become part of the UX Questions community, and you can earn different perks at each level of support. Patreon members get a free sponsorship spot or personal message placed at the end of an episode. You can join live group Q&A chats with me and other members. You can get early access to new videos and podcasts as soon as editing is finished. Plus, you can get direct access to download the full video and audio library of UX Questions content. And there's so much more. I really appreciate your membership support through Patreon. Visit patreon.com/UXQuestions and start your membership today.